What's going on, everybody? It's my second video I'm recording. I've been uploading everything to YouTube, basically no cuts, no edits, any hiccups or anything I say that may be portrayed as a speech impediment will also be recorded. There you go, there's one of them. That's a good example. But I think that as somebody who likes to constantly improve, I kind of want to get better at this thing. I kind of want to make sure that there are less hiccups going forward. So the only way to do that is to practice. Guess this is like a side topic, but I do martial arts, and that's kind of the topic of this video today is self-improvement. And one of the tools I used being martial arts, jiu-jitsu, Muay Thai. Recently I've gotten a lot more into jiu-jitsu. I think that for my goals personally, practicing that more often will lead to a better net result of a person. Although I think that the relentless aspect of Muay Thai and driving through your opponent with deadly strikes with a complete disregard for your own body and health, so to speak, is something that you can use as well. But today, I kind of wrote down on a Post-it what I want to talk about and just kind of show you guys the living situation right now. So, real quick, this is where I've been staying. My purple cover, my blue pillow, and my gray pillow. This is everything I'm living out of. My black Elites bag, if you know what that company is, back in the day. Shout out to you. It's a scooter brand. I don't think they really exist that much anymore. What do I know? But that used to be a thing. I used to do that. Just use it as a normal bag now. Honestly, pretty nice. Hopefully my sister doesn't mind showing everyone like some private stuff, but I think she'll see this video for probably a long time. But anyways, beating boredom. It's the first topic. I guess this is a perfect like microcosm of that. Is do what you want, in the sense that, you know, don't be a scumbag and like, oh, I wanna troll people, like I wanna be mean or something. Like, yes, there is value in trolling people for comedic purposes, but you know, me personally, I like to add value. I do like to, you know, make fun of people. I like to make jokes, but I think there's more value in intentful upgrading. And that's kind of the second topic, is how to level up without money. I think a lot of young people struggle with this topic, me included, until I found martial arts, until I found enjoying the grind of certain things. And right now, I'm in the process of, or I guess the last process of leveling up without money, and the first process of beginning to level up with money. So for the last 3 years, also don't mind the washing machine going on in the background. It's got to be pretty annoying, but you know, we're gonna deal with it right now. It's not a big deal. So where was I? Leveling up without money. So for the last 3 years, I would say, I had a heavy reliance on my parents, supporters, you know, people who, you know, had really no choice but to believe in me. And for that, I think I'll forever be grateful, and I'll always try to repay them. And in a way, me leaving that environment is a way of trying to repay them, showing them, hey, look, I may not have anything to show for it right now, but I believe that I will, and I can end up with something to give back to those people, especially my family. Especially, like, look, my sister is literally letting me live here for free. So what did I do to beat boredom, and what can you do to level up without money? I think everyone's kind of said this, fitness is such a big part of so many successful people's lives that it's no secret right now. But I think that so many young people are struggling, like, oh, I see these streamers or these YouTubers making hundreds of thousands of dollars a month, and when can I kind of get to that? And I kind of took a different approach. I was like, who are the ones I really look up to? And it's definitely not the people that I see as, malnourished of the mind or malnourished of the body. Like, they look almost subhuman, dare I say, like aliens, like, I don't know, skinny, frail. And not to come at those people's necks, because I kind of was one of those people, and I'm kind of like an interim coach, so to speak, in jiu-jitsu, and I also train a lot of little kids. So I see all these little kids and these beginners, they're starting off, whether it's fat, skinny, or just, for lack of a better term, imperfect. And the progress they're able to make within weeks, months, and then coming onto a year, it's incredible. So don't take this as me beating you down. If anything, take it as, okay, there's a starting point, and that starting point is the best place to grow, the beginning, right? That's kind of where I'm at right now. I'm pretty proud that I got to pick up a camera, even if it's just an iPhone, and just be able to speak into it. So in a sense, my fitness journey has taken me a long way, but this new journey is something I'm just starting, and it's, something to get good at. So it's a perfect example. Me beating boredom. I have this extra time, and I don't want to just use it on nothing. I want to be more productive and figure out how to get out of that leveling up without money stage and begin to level up with money, and grow as my bank account grows. Sorry if that sounds selfish. I was thinking of a better word, but I'll use that one for now. Yeah, like I said, it's not all about money. I think it's a lot about energy and auras and weird metaphysical stuff like that. I think that plays a role, because I've seen people with the exact same net worth, 100 million plus, right? And for some reason, I have so much respect for one over the other. So I think how you do things, your intent behind things, all of that matters. So that's why I'm making this video on how to level up without money and beating boredom at any stage in life, right? Before, it was going to the gym two, 3 times a day. I was training. I had a bougie membership at Equinox so actually that's kind of a funny side story. That's when I first started to be like, you know what? If I want to upgrade my life, I can't stay in the same hometown gym place where it's the same hometown people. I got to go to a place where I'm seeing wealth. I'm seeing wealthy people. I'm interacting with wealthy people on a daily basis. Even though it was out of my means, I put it on a credit card and I couldn't really afford it, but I still did it anyways, because A, I like the steam room, I like the sauna, and they had a great one. It's always clean. And then B, I'm fit, I'm in shape, and I think me putting in all that hard work was like, okay, this is my time to like show these people with more money, like, oh, hey, I'm a young guy that, is grinding right now. You may not, be able to see my bank account with multiple zero, or there was multiple zeros probably, but not after commas, like after decimal points, which, it's sad. But I did that because, I wanted to be surrounded by higher level players in the realm of life. So that was one of my memberships. My second membership was probably the most important, and this is kind of where I'm getting at, like the grind, leveling up without money, beating boredom with seemingly no tools. I joined a gym called King's Combat in Rego Park, New York, and that place changed my life. I was able to spend 3 hours probably a day there, whether that was broken up into 2 classes consecutively, or 1 in the morning, 1 in the afternoon, or coming in just to drill certain things and then leaving, and then maybe even coming back. Like I said in the beginning, I had that Equinox membership, but I ended up canceling that or freezing it because I just didn't need it. I just wanted to grind. Like, I didn't want to be in a pampered place yet. Like, I felt like Equinox was almost killing my gains, the real gains, the brain gains, the knowledge gains, not just muscles. It was what's going on up here. So I just want to make sure it's still recording. Yeah, it is. 10 minutes. That's perfect. I hope you guys like this, by the way. I hope I'm not just like rambling. I feel like that's part of it. Rambling, like taking what's up here and digesting it and spewing it out in a way that it's inherently positive to listen to. I guess that's the podcast format. Like, this isn't really a podcast, or maybe it is. I don't know. Short podcast, medium length podcast. But going back to the main story. So Equinox and King's Combat, the gym that I fell in love with and kind of sort of changed my life through Muay Thai and Jiu-Jitsu, as well as their strongman program. So I think being a part of Equinox was beneficial, but it was nothing like going to a real gritty gym at like 19, 20, 21. There was no frills about it. You showed up, it smelled bad. There was paint coming off of the wall, probably lead paint. Who knows? You know, you were getting brain damage in more ways than one, probably fungal spores, paint, and freaking pneumonia from the sweat. And also you're getting punched in the face like 2 or 3 times a week, you know. So now, where does that lead us with our original topic, beating boredom, leveling up without money? I think that as a young man, especially, or a young woman, like, things may seem boring to you that aren't boring to other people. Like, I personally like watching certain Netflix shows, but Netflix and things of that nature just really, it almost makes me mad, like, to like see that as a form of entertainment, like that you have this privilege to load up an application, watch a well put together masterpiece that someone else worked very hard to produce, but all you have to do is just click a button and watch it. I think that there's value in difficulty, and I think that there's value in trying hard to do something. So that being said, like I said, I'm not going to be a hypocrite and say, oh, I never watch Netflix, or I never go on Instagram, or I never do simple things. Of course I do those things, but I do it either after doing something difficult or knowingly that it's not benefiting me as much as doing something difficult. And I also felt like school wasn't difficult enough to fall into that difficult category. I know there's people that are like A students and A plus like achievers, and maybe at that level it's difficult, but to get a C, to get a B, it's not hard. You know what I mean? That's at least nowadays, you go on ChatGPT, you have YouTube, you have Google, you have all these things. You could pass a Harvard level physics class, get a C, and get the same degree as the guy that worked his butt off for an A plus. And yeah, that just didn't really resonate with me. So the gym was phenomenal. Not any gym, a real fight gym, a gym where you go in, it smells bad, it's in a basement, or it's in a poor neighborhood, or just a subpar living environment. But for some reason, I guess especially for a young guy, like, that's where you learn who you are. And yeah, I just couldn't replace those days, those years of my life, like, with anything that could have been more beneficial. Yeah, so I'm gonna begin to come to a conclusion with this video, because I think it's been going on for a little bit a longer time, and I don't want to you know, just ramble on about nothing and just waste everyone's time. I kind of want to have these 10 to 20, maybe 30-minute long videos that provide value into people's lives, provide value into my own life, because I know I'll be looking back at this in 10, 20 years like, wow, I remember that. I remember those stories. I remember those days, and I'll be so thankful I had them, and it'll probably give me a warm feeling. I feel like Theo Von right now. Theo Von would say that. He'd be like, gives me a warm feeling. I love that guy. No Diddy, of course, but yeah. So the conclusion is beating boredom, right? The first topic. Find something that is a net positive on your life, society, and the environment, right? So that could be picking up garbage. You could go out, be like, okay, maybe you got 2 or 3 boys that are also bored, or boys or girls, whatever. Okay, you could have one girl recording, you could have 2 friends picking up garbage, and then boom, that's your way of beating boredom. But not just beating boredom in a way that's like, oh, let's watch Netflix or Instagram. That's a way of beating boredom, like, oh, let's help our environment, let's help our society, and let's also help ourselves by beating boredom, by doing something productive, by doing something real. Let's start a business, pressure washing. I've thought about that, stuff like that. You know, that's all great. Yo, by the way, I'm gonna get a tripod soon, because holding my phone is not it, and I think I have the heaviest phone in existence. If you care, I guess you guys could look up the stats. iPhone 14 Pro Max. It's a newer phone. It's pretty nice, but I'm guaranteed it's so heavy. Like, my 11 was lighter compared to this, and I picked up a 15, so much lighter compared to this. So this is a freaking workout. If I didn't spend those days in the gym, I'd probably give up by now. 15 minutes of just holding the phone up. That's the first topic. Conclusion, done. Beating boredom, do something productive, etc., etc. Leveling up without money, it's the same thing, right? By beating boredom, you're already leveling up without money. And if you can do that without causing yourself harm or your surroundings harm, you're kind of moving forward in a way that other people just aren't. You know, other people are following the strict curriculum path of life, where they're just, okay, boom, school, okay, boom, girlfriend, boyfriend, whatever, job. Like, yes, that is moving forward. Yes, you will have some sort of level of success in life. But if you're watching this video, I don't think that's for you, or like who you are. I think you want to have something more unique, and that something more unique is leveling up without money in a way that it's something that you like to do, right? Maybe you like to crochet, maybe you like to make YouTube videos. The point is, anything you do that you value and you do it consistently will level you up. And especially as a young man, big hack: join an environment, join a thing that is, they don't even have to be that higher level than you. They could be just a little bit more knowledgeable, and build a community around that. Like, I know my best boys right now are all my jiu-jitsu boys. Like, those are my ride or dies, because we've laid sweat down on the mats together. We've injured each other. We've maybe not made each other pass out like all the time, but we've definitely strangled each other. Once again, fully no Diddy context, because yeah, a lot of that stuff sounds ayo, but you already know what I mean. Yeah, so that's kind of the end of the video. If you enjoyed, please, it's not gonna make that big of a difference right now for you guys to hit the like button. I would urge you to subscribe. I think that would probably do me the best if you guys were to subscribe to the channel, because then you'll get notified and it'll start popping up on your For You page when I post. And I will be more consistent, and I will try to put out more entertaining content, not just this like podcast format, like a vlog format, possibly even a live stream format, maybe even paid content. Like, I don't know, that's like a spoiler, but I don't know. We'll have to find out about that. For now, everything's free. Everything free is for me. Free is the way to go. Free. Listen, if you're broke, free is the only thing you guys can get. So, actually, I'm gonna have this water. This water's got a pinch of sea salt. Big spoiler. Put sea salt in your water. It makes you so much more hydrated. I'm pretty sure I said at least 20,000 words during this video. That was my first sip of water, because I put sea salt in my water. So subscribing, please subscribe. Let's get to like 7 subscribers. No, I already have 8. Oh shit, I'm already ahead of my goal. All right, new goal. 15 subscribers. And also let's get 10 likes. You guys think you can do that? Oh my god, 10 likes? Yo, it's crazy because I see these guys asking for 30,000, 50,000 likes. I'm asking for 10 and I feel like it can't happen. Let's keep it at that. No, let's go 10 and 10 or 20 and 20. Yo, if this goes 20 and 20, goddamn. I'm booking a flight to Asia. Another spoiler, booking a flight to Asia, and we're going crazy on content. So let's go 20 and 20. 20 likes, 20 subscribers. If we can do that, man, doing something already. So for now, closing out the video. You guys know what you got to do. I know what I got to do. Let's make it happen.